Okay, good afternoon. My name is Brian Parada. I own AutoTek. We're a full-service automotive repair shop in Raleigh, North Carolina. Today we're going to talk about the proper way to jump start a vehicle with a dead battery. A couple things that you need to be aware of. This has the possibility of being dangerous. Batteries can explode, so we're going to show you the proper way to hook up the jumper cables to hopefully avoid that. But you're going to want to put together some safety equipment to put in your trunk. The car manufacturer's not going to supply this for you. A couple things you might want to have. You can put these in a Ziploc bag or something and put them in with your spare tire. Good pair of safety glasses. Maybe some hand protection. I've got a pair of rubber gloves that we use here in the shop. But you can just get a pair of light work gloves, something to protect your hands while you're working. Maybe a shop rag for cleaning up after yourself and to avoid some of the chemicals that are associated with batteries. And of course, you're going to need a good set of jumper cables. Jumper cables come in a variety of gauge sizes. The lower the gauge size, the better the cable. So you're going to want something in like a 0 to 2 gauge. If you start getting 4, 6, 8 gauge, they're going to be thin. They're not going to carry as much current. So what we've got today is we've got a car right here with a dead battery, and we've got our donor car right here that we're going to hook up to. First and foremost, you want to make sure that your cables don't touch. You're going to start with your good vehicle, with the vehicle with a good battery. We're going to hook up our positive cable. We're going to use the red color code for positive. Get a good clamp on our positive cable here, and then on our negative cable here. Now at this point, our cables are live, so we want to make sure that we don't touch them. Now when you come to the vehicle with a dead battery, what's going to happen is when you make this connection, it'll generate a spark. That's why we want to keep the spark away from the battery. So we're going to start here with the positive side, hook up here, and then we want to find a good point somewhere away from the battery that's metal, that will give us a good ground. The other thing you need to be aware of is where the belt is and where the pulleys are going to be turning. You don't want to create an interference with your cables and the running vehicle. So at this point, our cables are hooked up. We've got the battery hooked up on the good vehicle. We've got positive cable on the dead battery and a good ground point away from the battery. So now we're going to start our donor car, good car. Make sure that all the accessories are turned off so that the battery and alternator can be dedicated to charging up the new car. If it's really dead, you can let the vehicles run for a minute. That'll help charge the vehicle battery from the alternator. There you have it. Now when you disconnect, you want to kind of do it in the exact same, or the reverse order. So we'll get our ground cable off, disconnect our positive from the dead battery, make sure we keep those separated, and then disconnect our good vehicle. At this point, you're good to go.